Hi, I'm Sandra Schlafer with King and Companies, and we are going to be discussing today the annual notice of changes for 2022 for the Ucare Complete Plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my video and share screen to go through the changes. Now, you should have already received this in the mail from Ucare directly, but in case you didn't, this is just going through the changes for 2022. So hold on one sec while I share my screen. All right, so you should have received this in the mail from Ucare. It's the Ucare Complete. And then I'm going to scroll down here to where the changes are actually listed. So the premium in 2021 was $99, and it looks like it's going to remain the same for 2022. The maximum out of pocket for in-network was $3,000, and now that will increase slightly to $3,200 when you use in-network providers. Now, you still have the same maximum out of pocket for out-of-network providers of $7,500. It looks like your office visits for primary care are staying the same at a $0 copay for in-network and $30 copay for specialty care. Now, if you stay overnight in the hospital, you have a copay per stay, not per day, but per stay. So in 2021, it was $125. And now it'll be $150 per stay copay when you stay overnight in the hospital. For your prescriptions, if you have a deductible, the deductible was $235, and now it's gonna remain at $235 for your deductible for tiers 3 through 5 prescriptions. So if you take a tier 1 drug, it looks like it's the same when you use a preferred pharmacy as $0 copay. So you would look here for tier 1 drugs. A tier 2 will remain the same at $10 copay. Now, if you do use a pharmacy that is not considered preferred and it's standard, then your copays will be higher. A tier 3 drug is $47. It looks like regardless if you use a standard pharmacy or a preferred pharmacy. And then a tier 4 drug is you would be paying 50% for preferred cost share or standard versus the 45% last year if you went to a preferred pharmacy. And if you do take a prescription drug that's considered tier 5, so a more expensive drug, then you still have to pay the 28% coinsurance. Now, keep in mind, drugs that are tier 3, 4, and 5 are subject to that particular deductible of $235. So you have to pay this first. Now, this is calendar year. One thing you'll want to note also is looks like there's going to be some insulins that are also going to be available on a copay. So there's select insulins. So if you go to a preferred pharmacy, then it's a $30 copay. But if you go to a 35 or you go to a standard, it's a $35 copay. And it looks like that's the same from 2021 to 2022. Now, just moving ahead and what you would have received. So this another page just recaps the premium is not changing. And of course, that premium is in addition to your Medicare Part B as in boy premium. And then this restates again, your out of pocket is a maximum is $3,200 for medical services. Ambulance copay has increased from $275 to $325. And it looks like you do have some dental benefits. And you do have the deductible went from $75 to $100. You also have this Healthy Club Savings Program where it looks like it's a reimbursement for your gym membership fee. But in addition to that, new for 2022 is Ucare is using One Pass instead of the Silver Sneakers program. So the One Pass looks like it includes gym memberships, online classes, and other events and activities at no cost. Your hearing services. So if you have any type of diagnostic hearing, like you have a hearing issue, then the copay is going from $35 to $30 copay. And again, if you stay overnight in the hospital, the copay is going to be $150 copay per stay. And that's also the same for mental health inpatient. Now, it looks like you do have some type of medical member assistance program that you can use through mHealth Fairview that you will not have to pay anything for, and that's a caregiver counseling sessions. Also, it looks like there is some treatment programs for opioid at a zero copay. If you use the skilled nursing benefit, it's still a copay for days, no copay for days 1 through 20, but then it does go up $4 each day for days 21 to 100. So it was $184 copay. Now it's going to be $188 per day copay. A Medicare covered vision exam. So think of like you have a vision, an issue with your eyes. It's not preventative, but an actual issue, and it's covered under Medicare. Then that copay is going down from $35 to $30. Again, this just restates as well that deductible is going to stay the same for your prescription coverage. And then we already stated that the deductible is $0 for a tier one drug when you use a preferred pharmacy, and $10 when you have a tier 2 at a preferred pharmacy. There is no deductible for tiers 1 and 2 drugs. And then tiers 3 through 5 is when that $235 calendar year deductible kicks in. And this just restates the different copays. So you should have all received this in the mail. One thing to keep in mind on the dental providers for the dental, you can go to anybody that's licensed in the US. So looks like there is no network. Go to any licensed provider. You also have access to eyewear benefits. And of course, you still pay your premiums like you would have in the past. So if you want to keep this plan, and I'm going to stop sharing screen because I really think those are the largest things to point out. Let me just go to stop sharing. So those are the biggest things that are changing for the Ucare Complete Plan for 2022. So if you want to keep that plan, you don't need to do anything. It just automatically renews. All right. Well, thank you for your business. I'm Sandra Schlafer with King & Companies, and our phone number is 952-746-5959. Have a great day. Thank you.